Welcome to the second chapter with Kayrnix, the fat Sith Juggernaut. We are going now into the lower wilds to complete the second mission that we have been tasked with by Overseer Tremel. There's always a lot of people there. The look is not bad. I guess that applies people like for role-playing perhaps and some other stuff. I've never came into this combat training target of level 10 to practice things at these early levels. I didn't know that. Well, let's get going on. In the old times you were sent to here, which was interesting to do, not only because
travel route is confirmed.
Not only because it helps with map completion, which grants you a bit of extra experience, but because there was a quest that you picked up going there, and I'm going to test if you still get it from going there. The level platform there that we cannot access from anywhere as far as I know. No trainers here, so we summon this and we get Cyber Ward. Raises allied Cyber Ward, increasing melee and ranged defenses by 50% and absorbing 25% of the damage taken from force and tech attacks. Lasts 12 seconds. That defense goes to control 2. Should get perhaps from killing them? No, we don't get. I think there was an NPC around this area that granted you a mission. Either of those, you got something that you had to kill this Tukata. But it looks like it's no longer the case. So, coming through this path has only served to get some minor experience by killing them. So scream. Something good has come from it, but it's not usable yet. It's just a present, a gift for our companion once we have a companion. It's just peace. It's not an upgrade. We'll leave those to Catalan. We'll pick this quest, even if perhaps it is not an obvious place for Lord Renning to talk to him,
A
because
fresh young acolyte
he might
come to
be-
view my experiments. Good. I trust the sight of a messy operating table doesn't disturb you?
I have no fear of dead things.
All fine and good, but lack of fear and genuine interest are not the same. This used to be a Toccata, the hound-like creatures infesting Korriban's tombs. On the surface, nothing special. But I alone can see this creature is an expression of pure dark side energy. Aggression made manifest.
If you're the only one who can see, maybe it isn't there.
The ignorant often question the perceptions of the wise. You require enlightenment. The Force is alive. It expresses its will in the physical world. This Toccata was one such form.
I think it's time you got a life.
You judge me, yet have no understanding of my work. I've dissected hundreds of Toccata, forging a direct connection to the dark side. Each beast I examine advances me toward perfect unity. I now stand at a new frontier, but find myself thwarted. My most perfect specimen, a Toccata mutant, escaped to the tombs before I could analyze it.
The galaxy is a harsh place.
You don't understand. I've lost a vital key to unlocking the dark side's true essence. You acolytes delve those tombs on your trials. You could hunt that Toccata for me and retrieve its perfect brain. My apprentice, Melora, saw which tomb the mutant beast fled into. Find out what she knows, assist me, and you will be rewarded.
Why not send your apprentice to recover this beast?
She's more suited to the laboratory than the tombs. She lacks your fire, I'm afraid. Ask Melora where to seek the Toccata, and return to me when you have its brain.
Apprentice Malora that
Seeking
will
Lord
have
Renning's lost pet, are you?
a very
Don't waste
late
your time.
reappearance.
That fool's research is pointless.
I was hoping this would keep me entertained.
Glad to know I'm not the only one who sees through my master's inane babbling. Renning deludes the Dark Council into believing he's advancing Sith knowledge. The truth is, he wastes the Empire's time and resources dissecting mindless animals. But if his experiments were discredited, he would be banished, and I would be rewarded.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Look, just a minor alteration to the mutant Toccata's brain would allow me to reveal my master as a fraud. Bring me the brain before delivering it to Lord Renning, and I'll make it worth your while.
I'll see if the mood strikes me.
You'll earn rewards from both the master and his apprentice. It's a better deal. The mutant Toccata escaped to the tomb of Marco Ragnarsson. It's much larger than the others, so it's easy to spot. Return to me with the brain before you see Lord Renning, and I'll take care of the rest.
Not only it provides me with a better reward to take Malora's offer, it also gives me a chance to remove one more impostor from the theater of Sith.
Be well.
I think I have unlocked all the datacrons in this planet, but I guess I will get a look at to make sure. Have I passed? It seems almost I have. But it should be, I think, around this spot. Yep, there it is. You are no longer able to access this Datacron. Yes, indeed, I had already unlocked it with my first Sith. That is actually a very easy to find Datacron. That's much better move than I tend to consider it. So until recently I usually neglect that area of effect. The Tomb of Marka Ragnos. Strength, power and strategy mark the rule of Marka Ragnos, descended from the original Sith inhabitants of Korriban and the Dark Jedi exiles who interfered with them. Marka Ragnos was destined for greatness. He conquered his competitors in a series of quick, ruthless campaigns and became Dark Lord of all Sith, a title he would hold for more than a century. The reign of Marka Ragnos might have been short-lived had he not displayed great strategic discipline. Instead of clashing directly with Sith challengers who hungered for his power, he pitted his enemies against each other to weaken and destroy them. Similarly, he was one of few Sith of his era who knew of the existence of the Republic and the Jedi Order. He chose not to attack and instead focused on strengthening the Sith Empire. The golden age of the Sith would end shortly after his death, but the legacy and the spirit of Marka Ragnos would live on with it his tomb in the Valley of the Dark Lords. And in the mind of Kayrnix, and as he was trained by his original Sith Master, he was the only true Sith in history. Collect a plumcot's larva as bait. We got it, and I will leave those alive just because of that to the suppliers that come after me. Don't need to wait for further response. Well, time to take some distance from it. That created two raids, I think. Yeah, it generates 2 rage, which is a reasonable amount. As a white item that logically doesn't provide any upgrade what I had. I made the bonus killing of this guy's, but still. I could kill them all, but I don't want to be taking a lot of time. Yeah, so screw them, let somebody, some other loser apprentice deal with them. I think, yeah, to the right. Those spawned faster than I expected. Meditate at the ancient Sith carving. With my mind Juggernaut, when the game was harder than it seems to be at present, it was a tough fight. Let's see if it is still a tough fight. But I don't know if in the new system I already have the benefits of the plus 14 attacks, 14 or probably 15 damage bonus from being on a damage discipline. The Beast of Marka Ragnos. Left to guard the tomb serving as the resting place of its master, Marka Ragnos, the beast has dwelt in darkness for centuries. Legend tells that Ragnos fed his pet nightly, warping it with the force until it was a creature of pure hate and anguish. Starved for unthinkable periods of time and then fed only blood, it is said that it is said to be filled with an unquenchable thirst for more. Since the death of its master and its seclusion in the tomb, no one has seen the beast and lived to tell the tale, but the strongest Sith can feel its unnerving presence. And why, thinking as highly of Ragnos as he does, would Kayrnix accept a job that could be seen as desecrating the tomb of the greatest Sith of all time? Apart from the fact that as he wouldn't have much of what's the word? He would have a little issue with that. He would be in fact glad to be the one chosen, as then what Ragnos left is not going to be going to end in the hands of a filthy non-Sith. Well, go first to hunt the brain to Melora, and later we will return to Harken. Return to Overseer Tremel. Tremel. Harken is the overseer for the Sith Inquisitor. From the 3 Inquisitor for leveling, I find that lightning is quite fun.
Have you recovered the mutant Tukata brain yet? I'm eager to conclude the business we discussed.
It's all yours. Enjoy.
Excellent. This chemical will make it appear as though Renning is falsifying his research. There. All that remains is for me to whisper the right words in the wrong ears. I'm transferring credits to your account now. Give Renning the brain and collect his reward too. You've made out quite well.
Tell me what happens now.
When everyone knows Renning's research is faked, even his closest allies will turn their backs on him. Once he's completely isolated, I'll arrange to be rid of him forever. We shouldn't be seen speaking again. Lord Renning might suspect us. Give him the brain.
There was a point there that I forgot. Oh yes, I guess the handing the brain to Melora and betraying Lord Renning like that, it is considered the light side because it would prevent the Sith from discovering more things about the dark side and possibly furthering the goals and the strength of the dark side and doing some kind of discovery that would help them manipulate the Force users into falling to the dark side.
You have the brain at
But that's
last.
not
Excellent
motivation.
work. I trust it wasn't too much trouble.
Behind Kayrnix's actions, it is just to eliminate a fake Sith, one who claims to be Sith, but it is not a pure blood Sith.
I punished the foul creature for the trouble it caused you.
My apprentice, Melora, could learn from your example. She's much too soft-hearted. I must continue my research at once. Great discoveries await. Take a reward and go.
It gave me great pleasure.
Yes, you may stop talking now. Goodbye.
Still had no headgear. I don't think that item is worth getting. Level 8. I'm not sure, but I think the old days level 8 was attained later, I mean.
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
This is one of those rare cases in which a raid gets, if only temporarily, or a bit more than temporarily, a mildly respectable height in its flight, though I wish you could see some flights going further above the ground than that. We still don't have any new mail. We probably will receive it after we hand the quest. The lady that is sit here overseer regate at some point should have a quest that was tough to do.
Well, look who's here. Remember me?
You need to move out of my way.
I put myself in your way, buddy. On purpose. Notice anything interesting? No witnesses. No witnesses means no rules. No more shortcuts.
But Tremel
no
is
more
right
special
there.
treatment. You're just going to be another dead failure on Korriban.
That was easy.
No. Hold up. Look, I was wrong. What they're saying about you, totally true. So
Beautiful
strong.
Sith.
I don't want to die.
You have to die because you're weak. You are not true Sith, but you also are so weak and pathetic. You are ashamed to the name of Sith. Double shame.
Ask for no mercy and expect none. Die like a Sith.
I failed you, Vemrin.
No, he's not dying like a Sith. He's dying like a rat.
We must speak quickly, Acolyte. There isn't much time. I may have made a slight miscalculation. The beast of Markaragnos was a great source of dark energy here on Korriban. When it was slain, there was a tremor in the Force. Darth Varys felt that tremor and has become aware of you. He demands an audience.
Good. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
After meeting him, you may find yourself wishing you had more time to prepare. Varys is a serious man, but a master of deception. Everything he does and says is calculated. He will attempt to trip you up, test your nature, get to the heart of who you are. Always take him seriously. And I mean always.
You worry too much, Tremel.
I just wish we'd had a little more time. We might not speak again, Acolyte. You're the best chance of stopping Vemrin. If you fail, I doubt there will be another strong enough. Good luck. Meet Darth Varys in his chambers, and hurry. He won't take kindly to waiting.
So, you are saying that Vemrin must be stopped from becoming a Sith because he makes them weak with his weakness, but now it turns out you think there's nobody but me stronger than him. Make up your mind, you senile imbecile. How could you expect the death of such a beast as that of Markaragnos not being felt by any powerful Sith worth his salt? Anyway, we need to go up and talk to this Darth Varys. And there is going to be something that I'm not quite a fan of, but okay.
There, Tino. I believe that's the one.
Really? All right. Hey, you!
Careful, Tino.
Come on, I'm antsy for some action. You there? Are you the big shot they're all talking about? The one who's been personally summoned by Darth Varys himself?
News sure does travel fast.
Please pardon my over-eager friend. It's just that we've heard so much about you.
And we want to get in good with you.
Tino, what my blunt partner here means is that if you need anything or anyone, say, dealt with, we'd like you to consider us.
She's talking about Vemrin. We'll kill him for you.
Sorry, I should have had Tino muzzled. So, what do you say? We know Vemrin tried to have you killed. Would you like him eliminated?
Yes, by my own hand.
I'm preserving the pleasure
Course.
for myself.
Far be it for us to rob you of such an experience, but consider this. There are rules. Acolytes are not to openly kill one another. Everyone knows of your rivalry. If you kill him, the Lords will presume your guilt.
But if Vemrin croaks while you get an alibi, people might be suspicious, but they won't be able to pin it on you. See?
I'm not interested. Sorry.
Let us prove ourselves to you. Spar with us, then decide if we have the skills to benefit you in this endeavor.
Okay, for now. For non-Sith that I can kill for pretending to be.
Alright. Let's see what you got.
At your best, boys. It's time to audition for the big show.
What, you such pitiful weak creatures pretend to kill one of the strongest acolytes?
You still took all four of us apart. This changes everything. From what I hear, Vemrin's every bit your physical equal. If we can't even hold up sparring against you, we'll never be able to kill him.
Well, if I'm not killing them because Paras is right around the corner, I can as well let Vemrin do.
Nonsense. I think you're up to the task.
You really think so?
Do the
What
thing
does this mean, Fine?
for me.
It means Vemrin is a dead man, and we're going to have the most potent of allies.
Most of you will not return from this endeavor. If you die, you will be forgotten. If you give up, you will be killed. No, out of my sight.
I've got a bad feeling about this. You should. This is the end of the line for you, Clemrel. Just make sure you stay out of my way. Look here, Vemrin. I see the upstart, but no sign of Dolgus.
Clemrel, Vemrin, you have been dismissed.
Yes, Master. I underestimated you by sending Dolgus. It will not happen again.
Are you having trouble with Acolyte Vemrin, Supplicant?
Nothing gets under my skin.
He is thoroughly capable of backing up his threats. Vemrin has paid his dues. He's fought a deck stacked against him to get here. You, on the other hand, let me get a closer look at you. Yes, as I suspected. Overseer Tremel has done you and this academy a great disservice. Your warblade came early. Prisoners flown in for your convenience. Even a beast here on Korriban instead of off-world in the wild. The pacing of the trials is deliberate. Only full immersion over time produces results. Your mind is soft, unhoned, undisciplined.
I disagree, emphatically.
The first month of trials should be dedicated to philosophy, conceptual tactics, understanding of the Sith Code. Recite the Sith Code for me, Acolyte, and explain its meaning in battle, war, and politics.
And this is what I don't like. Your character isn't allowed the choice for having some basic, at least, knowledge of the code. Either you can't, you bluff him into thinking you can, but obviously you can't fool him. Are you dismissed its need for you?
The only code I need to know is kill or be killed.
Your ability is undeniable, but your readiness and your understanding of the Sith way is woefully lacking. I am your master now. Tremel was becoming lax before you ever arrived. His unwillingness to adapt to the evolving Sith paradigm has become a liability. These are the actions of a traitor. Traitors are executed. I grant you immunity from punishment. Kill Tremel and bring back his hand as proof.
It will be my extreme pleasure.
Now, leave. I'm sure Tremel is still in his chambers. Don't return until you've killed him.
One less of those impostors. Darth Varas. Entrusted by the Emperor and the Dark Council to oversee the negotiations leading to the Treaty of Coruscant, Darth Varas has long held sway within the highest layers of the Sith Order. His power base of secret spies and well-placed minions stretches across the galaxy, enabling him to orchestrate and manipulate events from the shadows. He is a man of great vision, and it is even said that the Force grants him glimpses of disturbances yet to come. Methodical and calculating, Varas is a true master of the dark side, of the dark arts, and some say the future of the Empire. Though the trainer is not too far away, we will perform a series of lightsaber attacks that deal quite a bit of weapon damage, strikes with both weapons if dual wielding. This was there only is possess incapacitating and movement impairing effect. This was there and nothing more. One more level and we will be receiving the first ability from the advanced class. Lord Avatar. Oh, of another fellow Sith.
So, yet another acolyte stands in the shadow of our academy. You must consider yourself privileged. Tell me, you who would be Sith, have you seen much of our civilization so far? Have you been awed by this world's power and glory?
Indeed I have. Korriban is most inspiring, my lord.
You find it so? Then you should understand something.
This
Korriban was wrought by the true-blooded Sith millennia ago. Our ancestors, a crimson race of conquerors, raised the statues around us. Over the eons, however, our people mingled with slaves. Now the red markings of true Sith are rare, and the purity of this planet is in question.
You make a good point. We're a rare breed, those of us who are red.
Red skin is only a mark. It is the strongest indicator of a mighty heritage, but not the only one. True purity and strength are carried in the blood. I worry that our blood is being diluted over generations. In the Emperor's name, I have come to learn whether the Academy's overseers are Sith or not. You will be my instrument.
I would be more than proud to help.
It is a glorious opportunity. I possess an ancient device, a holocron, that can read and record bloodlines. It will pulse with life near the overseers. Allow the holocron to fulfill its purpose. Stand near the overseers as it attunes to their blood purity. Then return here, and I will learn the truth.
Gladly. Time to confront Overseer Tremel. I think this is one of the overseers that needs to be inspected, and of course Kayrnix doesn't think that will grant any reading that is good. Now won't wield any wood
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. Has Varys sent you back to me?
Today's my lucky day. Varys granted my wish. I get to kill you now.
Then I have been outplayed. Varys has the authority, but I did not think he would do something this overt. Either I die, or he forces me to kill you, and to destroy my own plan. A master stroke. Very well, you have your orders, Acolyte. Know that it gives me no pleasure to kill you.
What makes you so sure you're going to kill me?
You're strong, Acolyte, as strong as any I've seen come through the Academy. But you're
fat,
not
you
safe
think,
yet.
fat.
I'll try to make your end quick and painless. It's the least I can do.
Well, I didn't need
No,
the defensive cooldown,
I'm
but
amazed. I knew you were strong in the Force, but not like this. You're more than ready to challenge Vemrin. Varys won't be able to deny that now. He'll have the satisfaction of my death, but I die knowing my success. Go ahead. End this.
You are my greatest kill to date. I will rejoice in your blood.
Farewell, Acolyte. The purity of the Sith lies with you.
indeed it does. Possibly the quest will be now ready. No, she doesn't have the quest. Ah, well, I'll try to remember later and get to it. And I believe this will be the last we do. We'll scan the overseer that is in this floor.
What's this? The Acolyte returns, and with a bloodied weapon. I assume this means Tremel is no more. Give me his hand. Here, take this one ring as a memento. Remembering the past can strengthen resolve and embolden the spirit. I am impressed you had the fortitude to destroy him. You know he thought of you as family. How did it feel to betray him?
It was a day I will long remember. I savored it completely.
Good. Feast on that. Not every kill will be as meaningful. You have taken your first step to understanding the Sith Code. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, we gain strength. Through strength, we gain power. Through power, we gain victory. And through victory, our chains are broken. The Force shall set us free. By embracing the code and destroying Tremel, you have freed yourself from his shackles and escaped his fate.
Are you sure you are Sith with such a simplistic view? Juggernaut was so much better and she was a filthy Twi'lek.
And now I'm bound by your shackles.
You'll find they are a marked improvement, with much greater potential range. Now, there are sacred ruins in the tomb of Tulak Horde. The ancient inscriptions that once adorned the walls of each ruin lie in pieces. You will venture through the entire tomb, search all of the ruins, and bring me a shard from each of these inscriptions. You will do this, or you will die. Vemrin and my other acolytes have already been sent. There are no rules regarding how they secure the shards, and they will stop at nothing. Fight your way through the tomb of Tulakord in the Valley of the Dark Lords, and bring me the shards from each of the ruined shrines.
This how much gold is? Credits, I mean. Almost 500. This is indeed an improvement. And nothing else. What is this? Another gift for a companion. We'll scan the overseer cell. What is not needed. And finish the chapter. It is by this place. Hey, what are you doing with that? Why are you pointing at me with that? I'm just following my master, Darth Varas. Oh, that's Varas, you say. Okay, go on, you can go. Prop droids here? Why there are prop droids outside of the jail? I missed quest giver, but I think I will not be doing that. Or perhaps I could start there the next chapter. I'm not going to do this either, because then I would be picking way too much experience too soon. And I want to be as close as I can to the appropriate level for each planet. Repair only for credits, serve out the junk, and then everything that is not better than what I have. And this is going to be all for this chapter. Thanks for watching. Whoever might have watched it, goodbye.